I'm standing in for Chuck today in your weekly update. He dipped out a little early today and I didn't have time to film him, so now I'm making Reagan film me. Standing here by the pond again. Pond is full, super cool. We're excited to have water in it, but still unsure what kind of water is going to be permanently in it. We actually have a way we're starting to lean right now, which is awesome. Some crazy ideas going through our heads about it. You guys have been a great influence and we're super thankful for that, but if you have any ideas, make sure to still let us know. We're not set in stone, but we do have a way that we're rolling. So in the next, few weeks, you guys will get to see that. We did get in a lot of cool new fish this week, so Reagan and Kevin are going to show you those. Let's go get on to the update.
Hi guys, this is Reagan here for the saltwater portion of the weekly update. Before I point out some really awesome fish that I got in for you, I wanted to point out a product. Crab clusters. These are one of my absolute favorite things to feed to my eels, to my puffers, to my triggers, anything that have those big teeth that need to be worn down, or the beaks, like clams on the half shell. These are great because it's truly like crab pieces, just a big claw, and they will crack them open and get all the meat out. It's a great way for their beaks and teeth to be worn down. It also serves as a form of enrichment for them. It's just more exciting for them to get into this, and it'll keep them stimulated a lot trying to figure out how to get the meat out. Very natural, like what they would do in the wild. So if you've got puffers, triggers, eels, things like that with big teeth, definitely pick up a box of these crab clusters up front. So now, let's go take a look at the fish that I have. Alright friends, so up first this week is this absolutely spectacular PICASSO trigger. This one has all of those purple, orange, black, gray, metallic baby blue markings that are very sought after in this specimen. Now triggerfish are more aggressive, as I always say, and this one can get over a foot in length. And this individual in particular is very feisty. I wrote that on the tank. Put hands in tank at your own risk. He likes to go after your hand when you stick it in the tank. So this one here is absolutely aggressive. Super, super cute though. Fish only, as they will eat inverts, but if you've got larger predatory fish, he is going to be the perfect specimen to add to your tank. This is one of my all-time favorite saltwater fish in the history of the world. This is the HARLEQUIN TUSK, which is actually a large-bodied wrasse. Now this one right here is a special order for one of our service accounts, but I just wanted to show you what we can get. I know Kevin did this a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to do the same because this fish is too spectacular not to show you. So HARLEQUIN tusks are awesome fish. Definitely need to be fish only, as those big teeth in the front are great for cracking shells of your inverts to eat every single one. But they also enjoy clams on the half shell to wear down their teeth. Now there are two different types of HARLEQUIN tusk depending on where they're found. The Indian Ocean or Australia. This one's a true Australian because his teeth in the front are bright cobalt blue. But these guys are hardy. They typically don't mess with anybody else. They are one of the most spectacular, just true breathtaking saltwater fish that you can possibly own. Look at this beautiful blue hippo tang, this regal blue. I've got an awesome one in right now. He is so cute. He already has those really nice black freckles coming out on his face under his eye, as you can see. And for the size, this one is a phenomenal price. I got a good deal on him, so you guys do too. He's got beautiful yellow already coming in on his pectoral fins, and awesome yellow on his tail. Now hippo tangs get fairly large. They can get over a foot in length, so a big tank for him. Hippo tangs can be a little pushy sometimes. I would recommend just making sure that you talk to us about what you have in the tank before getting one of these guys, but they are typically unbelievable fish to have. These guys add so much color to your tank. Tell me another fish that is this bright electric cobalt blue, turquoise blue that you can add into your tank, and even a reef tank. These guys are reef safe. They leave your coral alone as well as your inverts. So these are just truly phenomenal specimens to add to any type of aquarium. Alright guys, so it has been a very long time, months and months, since I have had an adult colored emperor angel. So this emperor angel already has all of its adult colors, the blue and yellow stripes, the black mask, And look at that highlighted electric blue outlining the mask, the gill plate, and underneath of his body as well. So angelfish, whether they be dwarf or large bodied like this emperor, are not reef safe. They will eat your corals. So a fish only tank for this specimen in particular would be fantastic. These guys eat a lot of sponge in the wild as a part of their diet, and we do sell angelfish preparations in frozen food form here at the store. So if you're interested in taking home an angel, or you already have angels, talk to us about that food, because it does let them eat some of those sponges that they would be eating in the wild that are a necessary part of their diet. Now, emperor angelfish as juveniles look very, very different, so make sure that you Google that to watch the transition. But this one is already doing very well in eating, and there really aren't more beautiful saltwater fish than any of your saltwater angels. Okay guys, I'm going to point out this little beautiful specimen again because he is still here and I don't know how. This is the red cigar wrasse. These guys are excellent specimens to add to a tank, preferably fish only, as they do enjoy the occasional invert as a snack. If you don't mind one every now and then going missing, he would even be great for a reef tank. These guys have beautiful purple on the heads, which ombres into red, which goes into orange, which goes into a beautiful yellow, and even lime green on the tail. Talk about a true rainbow colored fish. Red cigar wrasses don't play well with other wrasses, but when it comes to other fish in the tank, these guys are actually pretty peaceful, and they're really not going to bother anybody else. They add so much activity and color to the tank. You cannot go wrong with the red cigar wrasse, and this is the first one that I've had in, so make sure that you come and scoop them up while I've got this one. This cute little dude peeking his head up from the bottom of the tank is a target mandarin, or what some people call the psychedelics. Now these guys eat copepods just like your greens, but I will tell you, these guys, the targets, are more apt to transition over to frozen food. These guys have awesome teal, orange, and turquoise colors on their body. They still have the exact same behaviors as a regular mandarin, they just look a little bit different. So if you're looking for a mandarin and wanted something a little bit different than your normal greens and reds and blues, come get this psychedelic or this target. They will not disappoint you with their personality or their color. Alright, so I'm going to talk about some NERITE snails back here for a second. I've got some really large, beautifully patterned NERITE snails right now. So if you're looking for some snails to be your cleanup crew member in a saltwater tank, these NERITE snails I have right now are going to be the best thing to come get. Just their patterns in particular are just so magnificent. They are awesome, awesome snails. They will stand out. They're like showpiece snails in my opinion. So definitely come scoop up some of these big NERITE snails. Alright, so very quickly I'm going to touch on these awesome little ruby red dragonets. These are a type of, I would say, nano dragonet or nano BLENNY. These guys are phenomenal. They're super cute. These guys, like your regular mandarin dragonets, really only eat copepods. So if you'd like to try one, make sure that you have a nice colony of copepods in your tank for these guys to eat. These guys are truly, truly peaceful. Make sure we only house them with other peaceful fish. But they are breathtaking in their color. The bright red, the yellow. They've got awesome personalities. So if you've got a small reef tank, as they are reef safe, trying one of these guys would be an awesome addition. Last but not least for this week is this awesomely large male HARLEQUIN shrimp. If you've got the little tiny pest Asterina stars that are popping up all over your fish tank, this is the guy to come get. You're going to want to pick him up right now. Oh, look at him move! These guys are so unbelievably cool to just watch. They're absolutely beautiful and stunning with all of their big claws and different frilly things that are coming off of them. These guys will eradicate your entire starfish population. They are wonderful to add. I will say that is all that they eat. So you need to make sure you've got a good amount of them in there if you want to try a HARLEQUIN shrimp. But these guys are just too cool. I could watch him move around like this all day.
Hi, it's Kevin. I'm here to show you the highlights of some of the best stuff we got in this week in freshwater fish. I'm going to start with these new babies I got in. They're already coming up to me and eating from my hand already. I've got an awesome selection of different discus in right now. I've got some super golds, I've got Marlboro reds, I've got a diamond blue, I've got some red turquoise. These guys just came in this morning and they're already eating from my hand. This is awesome. We got in one of my all-time favorite fish. Definitely my favorite of the rainbows. These are the CELEBESE rainbows. These guys are a smaller variety of rainbow, but they're not exactly like a pygmy rainbow that's really delicate. Pretty durable strain. They do best in groups of 5 or more. The males get very long streamers off the fins. Both the male and the female have striking colors to them. They can be done in as small as a 29-gallon tank. If you're starting out a brand new tank, I got 2 of the best fish for you to start out a brand new tank to cycle with. I got in some of the gold PRISTELLA tetras, which I have not had in a while. These guys have got awesome coloration to them. They would be awesome to cycle out a new tank. Try them in groups of 5 or more. Then I've also got in the BLOODFIN tetras, both of which are extremely durable during your cycling process, and as long as you don't overfeed them or overcrowd them at the beginning, you're not going to lose these fish generally during an ammonia cycle. For African cichlids for you this week, I got in some awesome looking mabunas here. These are the MAINGANOs. They look similar to an electric blue Johanni, except they keep more of the lighter electric blue coloration versus the dark navy in them, but they do have it nice variegated breaks. Really cool mabuna cichlid for you. I got in some really cool North American oddballs this week. These are long-nosed gar. They will get very big and will need quite a large tank. They're apex predators, but they prefer smaller prey. They don't really mix well with highly aggressive fish because while they kind of hold their food in their beak proficiently, but they don't fight back proficiently. So be careful choosing tank mates. Make sure they don't fit in their mouth and make sure they don't antagonize your gar. We've been having an exceptionally hard time trying to get in peacock bass this summer. I did get in some azul peacock bass in this week. They're pretty decent sized, but they're still babies, but they're bigger than the last batch I had. The azuls will get a lot more blue in their coloration as opposed to the yellow or orange that you commonly see in most other peacock bass. We have some incredible long-finned silver angels. These beauties have been locally raised, so I got them from a local source. Good and healthy long fins, just look really nice. I'm so proud of these guys. I got quite a few of them in stock. If you've been watching my videos, you know I have a thing for psychotic, mean, evil fish. This is about as mean and psychotic as you can get. This is a rainbow wolffish. Beautiful, but you can see the teeth kind of jutting out of his face. This guy will bite other fish in half. Could possibly hurt your hand really bad if you're not careful. Doesn't do well and play well with others, but would be really cool in a species-only tank. The natives in the Amazon fear this fish more than they do the piranha, if that tells you anything. These are really cool South American imports. They're also little bloodthirsty demons. These are the Exodon paradoxus, also called a bucktooth tetra. They school in groups. They will take out and eat fish about their same size, biting them in half and then eating the remnants. Really cool, interesting little oddball. Got in some cool Geophagus Steindochnari. These are a little bit more aggressive than most other Geophagus types, but awesome for color and activity in the tank. Usually will make good tank mates with larger barbs and Pictus cats and stuff like that. Got some really nice super red bristlenose Plecostomus. Got these from a local breeder, which was a total score. Really cool little guy. These guys will top out about 4 to 6 inches, full size. The males will get the long bristles like your regular bristlenose, but they'll get more of an orangish red color as they mature. Also got some nice extra large bristlenose. This is a definite male. Look at all the stuff coming out of his face, man. That is awesome. He looks kind of like Cthulhu. Really, really cool addition to the tank and a good conversation piece, as well as a good algae eater.
Alright guys, So thank you so much for watching this week. We appreciate it. I'm standing by Kevin's gorgeous discus that he got in this week. I know you've already seen them, but I've got to show them off again. Just the colors he got are phenomenal. As Chuck has been mentioning the last few weeks, we do have, well, glass is going up in the next couple weeks, and that's just something that we're all going to have to deal with. It's a bummer for everybody, but everything that we have on the store is still at old pricing. We have not increased the price yet, so if you want a tank or are thinking of getting a tank, come in, go ahead and get it. Even if you don't have anywhere you can set it up right now, stick it in your garage for a couple months until you do. We want to be able to pass on the savings to you, and we're only going to be able to do that for another couple weeks. Aside from that, we got lots of new products coming in, more new aquarium co-op stuff that's coming in. Just keep your eyes peeled, because there's a lot of new, fun, exciting things that are coming up in the next couple months for Fishy Business, and we hope that you guys will be a part of it. Like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook and YouTube, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Bye.